Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite some time since I have uploaded a video, and I will upload a video kind of explaining everything that's been going on. We've had some major things going on within our family. I don't want to get into the details about it right now, but I will upload an update video for you guys. So that will clarify some things for you all. But anyways, this is a video that I filmed back in January before everything kind of hit the fan and things went kind of down the toilet. So I'm just getting around to uploading this video now, but it is a cleaning motivation video. I'm doing a lot of cleaning and organizing and putting things away. So if you guys have some stuff to do around your own houses, you can definitely use this as motivation. Today I'm going to get started in Cohen's room. He is a typical teenage boy, so he does the regular maintenance around the room, but a good deep cleaning is what I need to do today, so that's what I'm going to be doing. With 4 boys running around the house, we just kind of end up with a big mess all the time. They do chip in, they do tidy up, but a good deep cleaning is really necessary some days with them not home. So first things first, I'm going to get started with the bed. Here I've got the duvet cover. I'm just kind of straightening it out and making sure that the corners are in the corners, and that's kind of how I flatten the sheet and make sure it is all pulled nice and tight. Now to freshen his bed, I'm just going to use my own homemade fabric refreshener. So what I've done is I've taken some warm water and I put those laundry scented beads in there, and then I just shake it up until it is all dissolved in there. So these are the ones I used. I really like that scent. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray the sheets because they really don't need to be washed. I just want to make sure that they smell nice and fresh. Here I'm just getting all of the clothing off the floor. We've got dirty laundry mixed in with a little bit of clean laundry, so I'm going to have to figure out what's what here, and I'm just going to fold the blankets that are laying there and the teddy bears. Even though this is Cohen's room, the little guys often come in here and they will leave their messes in here too, so I'm just sorting out whoever's stuff is in here and bringing them into their rooms as well.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
I'm just straightening out his closet a little bit here. He's got a bunch of typical teen boy stuff in here, some clothes, some drink mixes and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give it a quick little vacuum in there and straighten it up. Alright, so I'm just going to vacuum this area of the room. Now once I'm done vacuuming here, I'm going to go ahead and straighten up his desk. I cannot wait to show you guys the desk. This desk I got from Flexi Spot. I was actually going to keep it for myself, but my son loved it so much he wanted to know if he could use it. So I'm just letting him use it for his schoolwork and his little setup here for getting his online learning done. So first things first, I'm going to clear off the desk because he's got a bunch of stuff all over here. I'm going to wipe it off and then just reorganize it for him. Now this desk is a electric desk, so you can raise it up and down. It is so cool. I'm going to show you guys all about it. So this desk is the electric height adjustable standing desk from Flexi Spot. I can't even tell you guys how handy this desk was when I was doing our taxes. My legs were so sore and tired from sitting so many hours, but I was in a time crunch and I had to get it done. So I adjusted the height of the desk and stretched out my legs. It was a lifesaver that day. Now my son uses this desk and it's perfect for when he has virtual school too long and he wants to stretch out his legs. He absolutely loves this desk. It comes in different colors to suit your decor, and it is super portable to move around your home as needed. If you're interested in checking out this awesome desk, make sure you guys use the link down below in the description box so you can save $15 off of your orders of $150 or more. So now I'm just setting up his little area here. He's got his little Chromebook for his virtual school. I'm putting up his calendar here as well, and just any other desk items. And you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that we are not staying in his home too long. We actually did already sell it, and I will have some upcoming packing and moving videos coming up for you guys. So I don't want to do too much in this video for kind of like setting up the bedrooms and stuff like that, because it's just a real pain when you are packing and moving. So this is a perfect little setup for him for now.
We got this. We got this. We got this.
And there's a few dust bunnies and clothing pieces under this bed, so I just got to squeeze under there and grab those out of there before I get the vacuum cleaner in there. The view outside his bedroom window is so pretty. There's basically mountain ranges all the way around. You can see on the left, and then as well as on the right, and then even the front of the house has views across the lake of little mountains and stuff like that. So there's always beautiful views out here. So now I am done cleaning his room. I can head on to the next room and get some more cleaning done. We are going to take a little bit of a break, and I am going to get out of my pajamas. We're going to head to the outdoor rink where the kids can burn off some steam and get some exercise. So this video was actually filmed a little bit ago. I just have been super busy with moving and stuff like that, so I didn't get it up. So there was still snow on the ground and the rinks were still frozen. So this is basically what our family does for fun, because our boys all play hockey. So on this day, we had some shoveling to do because there was a snowfall, and you basically have to shovel the rink yourself if you want to get skating. So Jeff and I are doing some shoveling while the kids are practicing their skills on the other end of the rink. I just thought it would be fun to show you guys a little clip of what we are up to in our spare time. Alright, so now I'm home and I'm back at it. As you can see, I've got the bins laid out on the floor. It is time to start packing, because as I mentioned before, we did sell the house, so I am so excited. I don't even know how we're going to do this. There is so much stuff to pack in here. So I'm going to start with the kids' current clothes. I'm going to have a bin for each of them, and I'm just going to make sure that we have easy and quick access to their clothing so that we know where it is. So this next clip was filmed the next day. Like I said, I did basically a few clips at a time because it's been chaotic. So I haven't been able to get a full day of filming in. So I did get the bed made. We got a lot of the clothing put away. So here I am getting these bins out into the hallway because we are going to be taking those to our new house that we are renting while we're building. So that's basically what's going on here. Now, when we moved from our last house, which was 2 years ago, and it's really funny because the closing date on this house is 2 years to the day from the closing date on the last house that we moved out of. So it was exactly 2 years, this whole process. So we did a lot of decluttering when we moved out of that house, but we have so much more decluttering to do all over again. So as I'm going through all of these clothing piles, I am also getting rid of anything that we want to donate or that we don't want to keep anymore because it's stained or whatnot. So that's going to go in the trash. So as I'm cleaning off our night tables, you can see that there's a little bit of damage done to them. They are the rustic looking night tables. We got them from Pier 1 Imports, so they weren't really cheap, but just over the years with kids putting their drinks there and whatnot, we've got a little bit of swelling on them and they're getting chipped. So I would like to get some new bedroom furniture, but that probably won't be until after we're done building the next house and once we get into the spaces and figure out what decor we're going with and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited to do that, but it won't be probably for, I'd say, maybe like 8 months or so, depending how quickly Jeff and I get this house built. So we're planning to do a lot of the house ourselves, and I'm going to be doing lots of filming of that stuff for you guys and posting it on my channel. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys do that and turn your notification bells on so you guys don't miss any of those videos, because there's going to be a lot of really good content coming up. Okay, so I'm just going to get this whole bedroom vacuumed. I know I probably really don't need to do it since we are moving and there's going to be a lot of traffic in and out, but I still want to keep things clean. I don't like it being dusty and yucky looking. So, and I love my vacuum, and vacuuming is actually one of my favorite things to do. Not all the time, but chore-wise, I like to vacuum. So we will not skip out on the vacuuming today, and I'll make sure that my bedroom gets vacuumed. Same with the baseboards. I want to make sure that those are cleaned up. We do have the buyers that are going to be doing their final walkthrough, so we want to make sure everything is nice and clean and tidy looking.
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you
Alrighty, now on to the downstairs. I've got a lot of cleaning to do in the living room here. I'm getting started with the coffee table. I already moved the furniture off to the side so that I can do a real good deep clean on the floors as well. So I'm just spraying down the coffee table with my cleaner and wiping it all down. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm just getting around to editing this video now after it was filmed a few weeks ago. So we do still have the winter garland on the fireplace, which I will be putting away. I seriously wish that the O-Cedar spin mop came in an extra large size for floor areas that are really big like this one. This mop works fantastic. It just takes a lot of strokes because there is so much space to cover.
Told. I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the streets, every freak out singing like.
Okay, so I'm done cleaning this living room area. I'm just gonna leave the workout equipment there. I gotta get these board games put away. So this cabinet here is full of board games. I'm gonna have to get that all packed up soon, as well as this one. We have so many, so that all has to be packed away nicely.
Everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
Okay, so one more area that I want to get cleaned, the stairs. This area is the collection spot for stuff when you don't want to go upstairs right away and put it away. I basically just kind of throw everything on there so that I can just do one big cleanup job at once. So that's what I'm doing here. I just have to bring all of this stuff upstairs and put it away where it belongs. And then I'm going to vacuum the stairs and mop them.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the past. They say I was broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends.
And we can't forget the front entrance area. This is the area where everybody walks into the house. So I just want to make sure I quickly vacuum all of the sand that has gathered up in this area and put everything away. I do have a mattress right there at the front door. That's going to stay there because it is so heavy and I cannot pick that up myself. I will be showing you guys that mattress in one of my next upcoming videos. I can tell you guys, I love that mattress. I'm so jealous. It's actually Emmett and Chandon's mattress they're using right now in our rental house, and it is fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys that in one of my upcoming videos, probably the next one.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you find.
Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my cleaning motivation and my update on what's been going on in my life. I know it's been a little while since I posted, so I am so happy just to be able to catch up with you guys. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss any of my future videos, and take care. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!